This is how the world began in the beginning, according to Urey-Miller. So what did the Earth look like? Well, when it first started in the beginning, it was pretty nasty. It stunk. Methane, which is farts, right? So pretty stinky. Ammonia is not a good smelling thing. Sulfur, carbon dioxide. There was no oxygen, very important. No oxygen existed. So there were no animals and trees and plants, obviously. But there was a lot of lightning, electricity, a lot of rain. And the oceans had like this brown nastiness to them. We called that the primordial soup. When I was a kid, we called it the primordial ooze, just to kind of give it that yucky emphasis. So there was a young scientist named Stanley Miller. He tried to simulate the Earth's early beginning. He wanted to create what happened 4.5 billion years ago when we think life began. I don't know where any of these sound effects are coming from. It's bizarre. My computer's possessed. Did we get life from nothing? No, we didn't. Okay, nothing can come from nothing. That's basically a law of physics. So where did life come from? Well, we have the heterotrophic theory, right? So heterotrophs, remember, they make their own food. So the first thing that was living was a heterotroph. Think about that, right? So it had to get its food somehow. And it used globs of organic molecules or primitive cells called heterotrophs. And they started making carbon dioxide. Well, something came about, possibly mutation. Eventually, autotrophs came about. They used the carbon dioxide along with light to make their own food. So autotrophs came second. So if they ask you what came first, the heterotroph or the autotroph, the answer, heterotrophs, good. And then once the autotrophs came, they started making oxygen and other things were allowed to evolve from that. You're going to watch a movie next. It's called Clearly Stated, which is about the Urey-Miller experiment. It looks like that. I hope all this was helpful.